Hello everyone, and welcome back to Sarrwy Dev. I'm glad you're here. If you're a .NET developer, you've probably used Swagger for years to document and test your APIs. It's great, but let's face it, it's 2026, and we deserve something more modern, more interactive, and frankly, much better looking. Today, I'm going to show you how to integrate Scalar into your .NET projects. It's a game changer that makes your API documentation look incredibly professional with almost zero effort. So without further ado, let's jump straight into the code. When creating our project, make sure to select .NET 10 and keep Enable Open API Support checked. This is the foundation that both Swagger and Scalar will build upon. Now, let's install the package. Right-click on the project and select Manage NuGet Packages. Search for Scalar.AspNetCore. Select the latest version and hit Install. Since we are using .NET 10, the Add Open API service is already there. All we need to do is add app map Scalar API reference inside the development environment check. But we don't have to stop at the default settings. We can fully customize the experience using the options parameter. First, we use WithTitle to give our API a professional name. Let's call it Sarrwy Dev API. Next, we can change the entire look and feel with the WithTheme. I'll go with the moon theme for that sleek, modern dark look. And my favorite part, we can set a default HTTP client using WithDefault HTTP client. Here I'm setting it to C# and HTTP client, so when developers open our docs, the code is already generated and ready to be copied into their projects. Now, let's talk about organization. Instead of having all our endpoints cluttered under the project name, we can use WithTags. I'll name this group Weather Services. And there you have it. A professional, modern, and highly customizable API documentation in just a few lines of code. No more boring Swagger UI. Notice the header here at the top. It's now Sarrwy Dev API instead of the default project name. This is the power of customization in Scalar. Take a look at the sidebar. Our endpoints are now perfectly grouped under Weather Services. By using the WithTags, we've turned a messy list into an organized, navigable structure. For large-scale projects with dozens of modules, this organization is a lifesaver for anyone trying to integrate with your API. And here is the feature that developers will absolutely love. Scalar doesn't just show the API, it actually generates the integration code for you. Since we configured it for C# HTTP client, the code is right here, ready to be copied and pasted directly into a project. It eliminates guesswork and saves a massive amount of development time. Now, Let's see the API in action. By clicking the Test Request button, Scalar sends a real request to our running application. Within seconds, we get a clean, formatted JSON response right here in the browser. And that's how you build a world-class API documentation in minutes. If you enjoyed this journey into .NET 10 and Scalar, make sure to like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments. Are you switching to Scalar in your next project? This is Sarrwy Dev, keeping you ahead of the curve. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Happy coding!